What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight Podcast with your host, Matt Tix. I was sick for the last couple of days, so I couldn't really review anything, so I didn't, because I didn't have the energy to do so. But now I got the little energy to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I figured that let's review some things together. These Democrats, man. Democrats. People call MAGA a cult, or because you want to make America great again. They call people who support MAGA, they're a cult. How about the Democrat Party is a cult? It's a cult of people. And I always say the feminist agenda is the heart of the Democratic Party. That it affects multiple different groups of people to vote Democrat, right? For example, you have black women out here now trying to shame black men into voting Democrat. I see mothers get mad at their own son because their son vote for Trump and they vote Democrat. And they start shaming their sons for not voting like how they vote. This is insane to me. What have Democrats ever done for black people? And you still keep voting for Democrat. It got to be a sickness. It has to be a sickness, man. And here's one reason why I always say, as a whole, listen, don't get in your feelings what I'm about to say. As a whole, black men supposed to lead black women, especially if you're Christian, right? Not saying that any black man can lead. No, because every black man can't lead. I'm talking about an actual leader and provider-wise, right? They're supposed to lead the black woman. So if black women have to shame you to vote how they vote, then who really the leader? I mean, she's the leader. Right? You grow some balls, man. Stand your ground. Shout out to Jason Whitlock, because he brought it to my attention. Y'all remember Jim Jones, the cult leader, who had those people drink that poison, I think somewhere in Guyana somewhere? Most of the people who died, if I am mistaken, or a large amount, was black women. They was easily manipulated. They even brought their children over there to follow a cult leader who made them drink poison. This is a prime example of why you shouldn't fold into black women wanting you to vote a certain way. Because if this was Jim Jones' cult, they'll be forcing you into drinking Kool-Aid yourself. But enough with that. Let's listen to what the mighty Malcolm X has said before.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the black community, by the white community, and have been made celebrities, and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
Fire, get loud, another round of shots. DNC, turn out for what? Turn out for what?
Now I know my ladies in the crowd love their body. Real hot girl. And if you want to keep loving your body, you know who to go for. Hey!
What's up, everybody? Stephen Curry here. I know you all know I play for the Golden State Warriors, but man, What a great honor it was to represent Team USA and go out there and win that gold medal at the Olympics this summer. And that unity on and off the court reminded us all that together we can do all things and continue to inspire the world. That's why I believe that Kamala, as president, could bring that unity back and continue to move our country forward.
Malcolm X's words still hold true today. We already know Stephen Curry was reading it from a note. You can tell. And I also hate when Republicans do the same thing. I find that cringe. But I get why the either side do it because they got the influence, right? I understand it. But no, Malcolm X was still right. He was still right. The thing that I don't understand either, right? If you watch that DNC, the Democratic National Convention, right? If you watch that, you see the whole bunch of, it felt like South Parkland.
The District of Columbia. How do you cast your vote?
It was just like Saints Row that went into politics. That's what it feels like. And I'm watching it. And even at that DNC, they promised an audience that Beyonce was going to be there.
Beyonce is confirmed performing at the DNC. Didn't I tell y'all?
By the end of the night, Beyonce never took the stage. Her publicist telling NBC News Beyonce was never scheduled to be there. The report of a performance is untrue.
So they lied to you in your face that Beyonce was going to be there. No Beyonce showed up. Then it was spinning and like, yo, you see, Kamala Harris has the highest views for a DNC. She set a record numbers of views. But no, you had to mention Beyonce as a special guest performer there to even get those views. The same way how you did with Meg Thee Stallion. You had Meg Thee Stallion come there and perform like a free concert. And the minute Meg Thee Stallion finished performing, everyone started leaving when you was talking. Right? So we got to understand these fake politician tricks on either side. On both sides, I should say. It's very, very weird. But today we're talking about this DNC shit, the Democratic Party. And it's weird. Even Michelle Obama's speech was kind of odd. Talking about taking more than what you need. Like her parents talking about that, taking more than what you need. But Michelle, last time I checked, you're worth upwards like $70 million. I think you took more than what you need to survive. And I'm not knocking it because I do believe in capitalist society. If people are going to buy your books, sure, make a profit off it. But these type of things is weird to me. Even when Michelle Obama speak at her last part of her speech, when she mentioned about those black jobs with Donald Trump, we all knew what Donald Trump meant about the black jobs. We all know what he meant. So get out your feelings, man. Black people been saying these immigrants are coming into our country, taking our jobs. We've been saying this for a long time. Black men and black women been saying this. So when Donald Trump said the black jobs, he referring to that. And if you hear the actual question, they were asking about black voters when he said that. And he also said black and Hispanics jobs. And he left out the Hispanic part.
They're taking Hispanic jobs
because they know that niggas are forever brainwashed and easily fooled. And what I mean by niggas, I don't mean black people. I mean ignorant people. The niggas out there. Not the Nigger ones. That's racial. I'm talking about the Niggas. They know you're going to be easily fooled when they say this. But let's look at the people who was going through spells and going through hallucinations and convulsions from Michelle Obama. Look at this. Watch this.
Years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us. See, his limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hardworking, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black. Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Watch this. Yo. What is that? She's acting like Johnny Manziel or Baker Mayfield. Like, what was that? Come on, man. What kind of Holy Ghost-ish was that? This is, man, listen, man. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know anymore. I just find it to be weird how we're easily brainwashed by stupid-ish. And then you got people like PLIES that try to shame men for even asking for Kamala Harris policies or even asking her questions. Let's take a look at PLIES.
Quick, but to everybody who, especially the ones who look like me, and the men who look like me, who quick to, if Kamala want my vote, she need to explain herself to me what she gonna do for the black people. Listen, stop asking a black woman to explain herself to you.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent.
PLIES. Shut up. This is some ultimate Super Saiyan simp level-ish. Let me explain. You're telling black men stop questioning black women to try to shame them into not asking Kamala Harris questions. You're a billion times wrong, because the whole purpose is to ask politicians questions. That's the purpose of a rally. That's the purpose of a campaign tour, for them to answer questions and explain themselves. And you talking about black men are scared to ask Trump questions. Trump showed up at the National Association for Black Journalists conference full of black people who don't like him. He went in the lines then to answer questions.
Can you get a little more specific back to the immunity question? Who would make those
well, right now, for the most part.
Not only that, he went to a conservative black convention, a black conservative convention with all black people, 1,000 black people there, answering questions, giving them policies and explaining themselves. Dude, Trump been answering questions for the last 9 years and counting. He been explaining his policies and himself over and over and over and over. Right now, as we speak, when Trump brought up the whole black jobs quote, he been explaining himself about the black jobs, what he meant, and these people are still asking him questions about what he meant. And he's still answering the questions of what he meant. When people ask him to denounce white supremacy, he denounced it so many times.
Now the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. Ultimately, he got to the Ku Klux Klan, which obviously I'm going to disavow.
I reject David Duke.
And y'all come there and still asking questions.
I've rejected the KKK,
what?
the Ku Klux Klan.
What are we talking? Yo, you're not being fair, man. You're not being fair.
Up to you. Go the mother black. She need to explain herself to me what she gonna do for the black community. She want my vote. She need to explain herself. You ain't motherfucking the white man explain himself. You too motherfucking ask him. Somebody need to explain something to y'all. Well, she been in the office already 3.5 years. Why she ain't do all the things she said she was gonna do? Cause she ain't the president. That's why. When you go to the McDonald's, that lady that's the mother manager, she don't get to do it if she want to do. She might can give you some other fries, but that's about it. Some free fries, that's about all she can do. But she can't change the price of that mother for a pound up there. That motherfucking Big Mike. That ain't that mother White House. She just like the mother family. You fall in line. Now, if you can get some other free fries out every now and again, you get some other free fries out. But y'all mother know this, most of y'all, but y'all just want some to mother thing. Now, if she was president and didn't do something, then that's a whole different ballgame. And black woman need to explain this. Y'all the same off when Barack was running, he wasn't mother black enough for you neither. And a lot of y'all, I done figured out what y'all getting confused.
This guy's corny.
Y'all don't even want mother black. Y'all want ignorant. That's what you mother want. A lot of y'all think ignorant mean black. And that's why some of you mother like Trump, because he mother ignorant. But I'm here to mother tell you, everybody black ain't mother ignorant. And everybody white ain't mother smart. So put that in your mother pipe and mother smoke it.
First of all, you're ignorant because you have no idea what you're talking about. That's ignorance. Having lack of information or knowledge of something, right? That's you right now. Telling us to basically don't question her for our vote because votes are earned, not given. But y'all going to still give her the vote and she haven't given y'all policy yet at the time. She gave y'all policy now, but the policy now is sounding more like a communist type of policy. But that's indifferent. Dude, and for the people out there who say she only VP, she can't do nothing. First of all, she's in the second most powerful position, vice president. Meaning that people out there, Lady on the Breakfast Club, oh, she's the new kid at class or the new what she was saying. She said she basically new in this field. You sound ridiculous too. Because at the end of the day, she's VP. Meaning she's been training for this moment. She's been training to become president one day if something was to happen to the president. Right? Meaning y'all both have policies that came up together. Right? So if that's the case, it should be very easy for you to go on your own, stand your ground, do interviews, do press, and give your policies. Even if you got to say, me and Biden's policy together was X, Y, and Z, now it's my own, then do that. We can respect it more because it's still part of your policy. Y'all came up with it together. It's stupid to me. It is ridiculous. Then we got people out there, that's what I always say, do not get your information from celebrities. Rappers, entertainers, movie stars, these people are just talented idiots. Most of them. Not saying all. They are, I'm telling you. Go do your own individual research, man. And I wish these people do the same thing. But they don't do it. Try to act like black men are scared to question white people. A white man? Black men have been questioning Joe Biden this whole time. What are you talking about, Plies? Black men especially have been questioning Joe Biden this whole time. He was mad critical of George Bush. What are you talking about, man? Black men, hold your ground. Whether you vote for Trump or not, but if you vote for Trump, hold your ground, because voting for Trump literally shows that you are a man's man. when it comes down to standing on your ground for what you vote for policy. You can still be a man's man and still vote for Kamala Harris. You might say it's different, but but you still could be a man's man. However you vote for whatever reason you're voting for, it should be policy based. But if you voted for Kamala Harris policies, fine. That's it. So you need to vote for, right? But let's be honest. Kamala Harris literally stole some of Trump policies.
To office, we are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips.
Don't believe me?
Eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
I'm saying just because y'all don't believe me out there, I don't think y'all really believe what I'm saying to y'all. Why I should have my thing queued up right now. I got it.
It's just $35 a month per type of insulin, and some plans may offer it free. So for everybody who's getting ripped off and paying tremendous prices, senior citizens, is a tremendous saving.
It is President Biden and I that took on Big Pharma and finally capped the cost of insulin for our seniors at $35 a month. But Donald Trump and his running mate intend to get rid of our $35 cap on insulin.
Y'all see the BS? Donald Trump said this in May 2020. Kamala Harris said this in July 2024. She can outright lie to your face. They think you're stupid, that we can't do the research. And then most times, she probably got a point, because a lot of us are stupid. Stupid to the fact that we don't do research. So she knows this. It's the reason why she don't go on these tours to explain herself, because she knows she already have a lot of black people vote. With that being said, man, let me leave y'all with something that I found very interesting, man. I swear this lady, Democrats I should say, but I'm sick of y'all, man. Stop trying to shame men into voting like y'all. It ain't gonna work.
September 11th, 2001, and January 6th, 2021.
Newsflash, nobody gives a fuck about it. We all admit that shit was pretty dumb, but that's about it. When we saw the news, we were shocked and we were kind of tense. Like, damn. Then we forgot about it by the 10th. Nobody's walking around stressing over Jan 6. It happened and that was it. We haven't gave a damn since. It's all good when riots are kept in the hood, but now you're freaking out because this was in the neck of your woods. Now it's a big deal. Now it gets real. Now it's important to us. Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up. Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not then, but right now, because it happened to the suit and ties. That shit's way above my head. We were fucking shit up all year with demonstrations that left dozens dead. But people like Nancy didn't flinch. In fact, they loved it then. People will do what they do. Bitch, ain't that what you said?
Facts.
There's literally compilation videos of you and all your colleagues inciting this kind of crap. So it's very fascinating to watch you swallow your words. You put your own foot in your mouth and now you're forced to dial it back. It's fine when you encourage it in my town, in his town, in her town, when the whole fucking city's being burnt down. You smile as you give the green light for mobs to rob shit, but as soon as it comes close to you, then it's a problem. Got it.
Facts.